That car is $131,000. That's about how much we paid for our house. Good morning. We are at our Tuesday business meeting trying to figure out travel plans for next week. This is what we've been staring at, a combination of a map and a calendar. This week here, beginning on the 21st of August, we're going to be heading back home. From Seattle, driving to Kentucky right here. What this looks like is a big question mark. No one knows where we're staying. We have like 5 or 6 days to drive across the country. So here's my question for you guys. Do you have any suggestions for places in between Seattle and Kentucky? In like these states right here. We've done Yellowstone, not interested in that. We did Mount Rushmore, not interested in that. What we're looking for are like crazy awesome things, crazy awesome people. Could be you. We're looking for places to stay, things to do as a family. So if you have any feedback on that, we would love to see your answers in the comments.
Any cool water parks? Let me know.
Cammie wanted to go to Disneyland.
Disneyland is kind of like donuts is for me. It's kind of how I grew up. It's nostalgic. It's something that's ingrained in me that when I see it, I'm like, ooh. There are mussels. I've had 7 babies in here that have stretched.
We are talking about tummy exercises. Cammie has told me that she wants help with her body shape and fitness.
Like the muscles that get stretched to kingdom come when you like have babies.
You can exercise your brains out, but your body is actually shaped in the kitchen. That's the moment. What you buy, what you eat. If you exercise like crazy, you can't keep up with diet if you have a bad diet.
I believe that. I want to make my core stronger because...
You don't care about strength, you just care about what it looks like.
Okay, well 80% I care about what it looks like, 20% I care about strength, because strength is actually important. My baby, I don't know if you guys noticed, my baby's really big. Strong.
You just said 20% is strength. You don't really even care about strength. But
I do.
But she didn't get a cinnamon crumb muffin today. I don't know if you guys noticed that. We didn't show what we ate. But that was a big, bold move. Good job, babes.
It was. Thank you. Thank you. Trying to be a little more honest with Ben and myself. I told him that I want to look better in my mind than I look right now for our trip.
Which was in 1 week.
I think I'm believing more than I've ever believed before that diet is like 80%, like what you eat, what you consume is 80% of the battle. And 20% maybe is exercise. Exercise should serve your diet, what you eat. Still want that cinnamon crumb muffin, but I actually feel really good right now not eating it.
Are you drinking Yoo-Hoo for breakfast?
Oh, my coffee ran out and I went and got him a chocolate milk, so I was like, oh, I haven't had one of those in a long time.
All right, so we just happened to catch you on a bad day. Or a good day?
Good day. Yeah.
In preparation for our big road trip across the country, we need to get our van serviced. It's like the only time we do that. So we're off to the dealership.
Yeah.
I don't really think of myself as a Mercedes owner, but when I come to this shop, it makes me feel like one. Carabello.
Dada.
Those are the guys that make our coffee. Those are our friends. It's got air conditioning in the seats, a red leather dashboard, like 2 big screens. I wonder what happens if I go in. Whoa. Whoa, that thing goes up? This is crazy. Yeah, look at this.
There's a
Look at all these buttons.
Wow.
I wonder how you turn this TV on.
Get it on the other side.
Whoa, that thing lights up.
Mercedes Benz. I'll show you on the back. So there's this. You can lift this, bring this out like that, and then you press these cup holders. And then up here, there's a reading light.
my Yeti memory.
Yeah. Then there's our own little fan. We can control it.
We're going running. It's pretty stinking hot. In case you can't tell because of my face, that run was really hot. Sweat was just kind of like rolling down my face, getting in my eyes.
We did 450 stairs. Me and the kids, like jumping, squats, lunges. So intense. We just finished dinner at my parents'. Every once in a while I watch a video on YouTube and it gets like stuck in my head. So we're gonna do a reaction video. I wanna share this video with you guys. It is called Why I Left Facebook.
Hey there, this is Tanktronic, and today I'm going to explain why I left Facebook.
It's got like 500,000 views. I'm gonna put the link below, but just to warn you, it has language that could be offensive to Bible Belt folks.
I'm a big fan of pro wrestling. That admission often elicits smug condescension and a particularly rage-inducing question. I mean, you know it's fake, right? Yes, I know it's fake. More specifically, it's a performance by characters maintaining something called kayfabe. Kayfabe is adherence to a scripted role in performances both in the ring and outside it, in an effort to get the viewer to invest in their character. When done well, it allows the viewer a suspension of disbelief and enables them to enjoy the show with an emotional attachment to the story. We agree to not ask too many questions, and they entertain us. That's the unspoken agreement. I realized Facebook has become, for all intents and purposes, kayfabe. What people put on display on a daily basis isn't a sincere sharing of their lives. Rather, it's the progression of a character they want to portray to the rest of the world.
This section really kind of blew me away because I was a wrestling fan when I was a kid. Maybe a little bit when I was an adult. That whole idea, like I knew it was fake, but yet it was okay for it to be fake. And I was really struck how he compared that with Facebook, with this word called kayfabe, which I had never heard of before, in that it's obviously fake. You know, even just one simple example. People don't post on Facebook that they go to the bathroom. That's like a real part of life, but no one wants to see that on Facebook, right? We all pretend like it doesn't happen. The reason why I wanted to talk about this is because this pertains to our vlog. I think it's an error if we try and convince you guys, or if you guys assume that you guys are getting an accurate picture of our life. You're not.
We go to the bathroom.
We go to the bathroom. We're creating a story for you guys. We're trying to make it an honest story. And we're actually trying to make it a good story. And by good, I mean true and helpful and loving. But that doesn't mean it's gonna be an accurate depiction of everything in our lives. If it was an accurate depiction of everything in our lives, I guarantee you wouldn't want to watch it. Because like he shows in this graph.
Look, adult life, if you're lucky, is about 10% bliss, 60% tedium, and 30% pant terror.
When I watch other people's vlogs that I don't know, I have to remind myself that they're just like me. They're just normal people. But I can get caught up in all of it really easily, and find myself believing their characters not real people. And then I can get like depressed about like myself and think, oh well, I don't live up to that. I don't know how to prevent that from our vlogs. The only way we know how is to be as real as we can. But even our real on vlogs isn't real.
Yeah.
It's not the real. And I guess that's why those fights are so important, because that's one way for us to show that we're just like you.
So that last part of the video gets pretty intense.
It is uncanny how such a large contingent of people can be so incensed by the same issue at the exact same time. From African warlords to gun laws to bringing back our girls to racial inequality to temporarily becoming French for some reason to immigration reform to bathroom reform to the apocalyptic rise of Donald Trump, the only thing more certain than Facebook bombarding your newsfeed with tragic and controversial events is the reality that its collective angst won't actually do a thing about it.
All this excitement that everyone's feeling from, it could be Facebook or it could be YouTube videos, really doesn't lead to any lasting change. And that's really frustrating to me. And I hope that we're doing our vlog differently, because our goal with it is not to share things that are interesting to you right now. It's actually to share with you things that have changed our life in a deep way. And those are two separate things, I think. There's things that we could talk about right now that are far more interesting to people and far more exciting. They're far more likely to click. But your time is really valuable. And we think you giving us 13 minutes of your day, 5 times a week, is a huge privilege and investment. And we don't want to waste that into something that's just interesting or entertaining for like this 2 months or this week. So we hope to deliver something that's of lasting value. I love how he ends off.
Facebook isn't all bad. I do, however, have just one question to ask. You know it's fake, right?
Part of our vlogs, it's fake. We can't get away from that because it's not a holistic picture of who we are. But I think we're trying to do the best we can to portray a part of ourselves, which is true.
But we're gonna keep on going. Check out that video, the link's below if you guys wanna check it out. Now we got something pretty interesting we're gonna do. Tonight, instead of story time, we're gonna be doing something with this house right here. We bought it about a month or 2 ago. It had some crazy stuff going on before we lived there. And we're gonna be doing a house blessing for it tonight that my friend Sunny's gonna be walking us through and leading. I've never done one of these before. I'm gonna go open the windows though, because it smells kind of hardcore in there. Okay, we're getting ready to start.
So the idea of a house blessing or house cleansing, it's something that goes kind of far back into church tradition. And this idea that space itself can be sanctified. Space can be defiled, and space can be sanctified. And so whenever you're in a space that may have been used for purposes other than holy things, it's good to go in and actually declare and make them, through blessing and prayer, clean.
All right, let's go. The reason why we're doing this now instead of before is because this is the first time that we can walk in there and there's not fleas everywhere. It's actually really nice. So I think I'm winning the battle against the bugs.
Well, we just blessed our new house, which was really cool. I feel really a lot better, a lot more at peace about that being our house. You know it's fake, right? I mean, because it is fake. The content's not fake. I think there's a difference. At least we're trying to make sure it's not fake.